We're back. Yeah, as you heard, we answered the phone. So we came back, and in the meantime, I was able to get all the frames out so that you can see what we've got. One of the obviously, since you're watching the video, in the comments, just write what you think in terms of whether you prefer it in what is it, panoramic versus portrait. I mean, it doesn't matter to me, but this is being done off a phone, and it's going to be a little bit rough because I don't have, I'm not a YouTuber in any way. But that said, if you can bring it closer to the frames, and what I want to show is, this is probably one of the first I've ever seen, is this color. So it's translucent dead on, but I don't know if you can make out that hint of shiny glitter in the middle. That is beautiful. To me, I haven't really seen many frames like that. So, and I think it's the first. I mean, I've seen with stuff in it. In other words, like with stones and rhinestones and whatnot, but never quite like that. That to me kind of sticks out, and it's like just enough so that it's not obnoxious. I know people have different tastes regarding rhinestones and regarding what else, rhinestones and other filigree and whatnot. So we have a kind of a frame for a rather large gentleman, and we have some petite stuff as well that we just got in. This is our new petite for you. You know, I tend to have a lot of petite frames because I know it's always breaks my heart to see women picking glasses out of the kids selection. So that way we kind of avoid that. That said, if I can bring you with me to this over here, we more or less always have petite, Jones New York Petite available, as well as Bloom. Those brands are both petite lines, so you can kind of see from here on up, you'll see that they're fairly tiny in comparison to a not petite frame. So just to give you an idea, we're going to compare a petite frame to a regular frame. So this one is petite, and this one I would say is still rather small, but for a regular woman, you can even see this is still, I don't know if this is how apparently smaller it is, but this one is definitely smaller in terms of the eye size here. Since the big is kind of in, you can see here also, comparing how much smaller it is, that it does border like on the size of a kid's frame without being childish. You know, it has very nice colors. Most of them are going to be black, tortoise, and purples, and they're all fairly conservative. They'll vary between the purple. They'll do Bordeaux, which is like a wine color that they use a lot. Gesundheit, and that is it. We try to keep some petite frames from other lines. So, for example, I have a couple of Guess Petite, and again, pardon the clip because we're going to answer the phone.